Okay, gentlemen, thank you for your help on that last one. Here we go. Example number 2, it says write 75%, 0.4%, and 168% as decimals. So now we're going from percents back to decimals. Let's look at this first one. This first one is 75%. Now, I have to ask a question here. Alex, which is bigger, a decimal or the percent?
Probably a percent because it's out of 100 and a decimal can go smaller than that.
Okay, you know what? Actually, it's a trick question. They're equal, aren't they? Right? Percent and decimal are equal. They're different representations of the same amount. But when we think about just the number that's in front of us, the number 75% is bigger than the decimal that represents the same amount. Okay? So what should I do to convert this? What should I do to convert this to a decimal? Alberto. I move the decimal point 2 places to the left. Good. But let me ask you this, Alberto. Where is the decimal point? Right now. Right now it's behind the 5. And Alberto says, let's move it to the left 2 places. And that's going to give us 0.75. Okay? Now, Julian, can you read that decimal to me? What does 0.75 sound like? 75 hundredths. Do you agree that 0.75 is 75 hundredths? Okay. Taggart, do you agree that 75% is 75 hundredths?
Yes.
Exactly. So they are the same. This is the percent representation, and that's the decimal representation. Okay? Good. Let's look at the next one. Kentaro. The next one says 0.4%. Okay. This one is already, it has a decimal, or I see the decimal. But is it the decimal representation, Miles? No, because it has that percent sign back there. Let's change it to a decimal. Miles, what do I do? Miles says move the decimal point 2 places to the left, which I've done, but I've got an empty space. What do I do with that, Henry?
With the empty space, you put a 0.
I put a 0 there, and I'm going to get 0.004 as a decimal. Can someone read this to me? Not someone, Nicholas, read this decimal to me.
4,000.
It's 4 thousandths, right? Okay. Excellent. Great job. Now, let's look at the next one. It says 168%. 168%. And we want to convert that to a decimal. Okay? Rex, where's the decimal presently? At the very end. Behind the percent sign?
No,
After the 8. Excellent. Okay? Now, Milan, I want to convert this to a decimal, so what do I do? Move it 2 places to the left, and what do I get? 1.68. Now, Milan, I have a question for you. We said that the number 1 itself is 100%, right? Okay. So 1.68 is bigger than 1. Would you agree? Right? 1.68 is bigger than 1. So we would expect that the percent would be bigger than 100%, right? And it is. It's 168%. Does that make sense? Okay. Excellent job, guys, and I'll see you at the next example.